That's what they do. It's like, you my friend, right? And this bitch is being dumb. This is see this dumb bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look. Oh, child. Hi guys, welcome to Maria's Golden Hour, episode 7. Like on Princess Wave, I like to put my body in it, just to give you guys something to look at, How are you guys doing today? I'm doing terrible still terrible. Life is still the same, still fighting the law. But ticket update. I got the which one? One of my tickets got dismissed. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was my speeding ticket. The speeding ticket got dismissed. Yes, thank you. But the dead light ticket did not get dismissed. But we did make a deal, and I gotta I get like 200. I gotta pay $205 with 0 points, where the original charge was $195 with 2 points. So I took it, of course. I mean, like, better than nothing. The cop was the cop, and it wasn't that big of. It's not that deep. I mean, I am broke. I really gotta get a job now, but besides that, yeah, life is still the exact same. Broke up, heartbroken. I'm not crying anymore. It's been a minute since we broke up, and I'm not crying. I'm still stalking. Yes. Again, demon time. Remember, demon time. Don't get confused. Game is not changed. Game is still the same. But yeah, it's just like my life has been really, really basic. I got on Bumble. If you see me on Bumble, what's up? Are you listening to my podcast? Do you see me on Bumble? Did you see me? I don't think I put I have this podcast in my Bumble account, thank God. But if you got here, what's up? I have. Hi, how are you? Let's go on a date. But yeah, so your girl's on the bums. She's on the Bumble. Sorry, you're squishing your dog. She's okay. But so yeah, I got on the bums, looking for some friendies, some girls that we can kick it with, unbox a car with, because your girl will run out soon. She got no money. And I think I gotta put in some job applications. I really don't want to, but it looks like that's where this path I am on is leading. And it looks very terrifying, guys. It looks really scary. But besides that, do you like my hair though? I feel like you like it. Very classic, very cute, very simple, I'm giving what I need to give like always, when am I never not giving? And this fit, I like to call it the cream white, just a little remembrance. And you're Maria, you're lying, you did get over. I'm wearing his underwear. Am I over him? So get out of my DMs. Get out, bye. Get out. Get out, bye. Not yet. My demon time hasn't started. I'm gonna let you know when it starts. It's probably gonna start this summer. Right now, a bitch is on her grind, but it will start. And when I come, do not be confused. No, sir. But yeah, so I like to call it the cream of the creme. That's what we're gonna call it. The cream of the creme, the cream of the crop, the cream bitch, the cream queen. That should be a horror name, cream queen. Ooh, that's cute. But we're gonna cut this and then talk about period life. And for the guys who don't want to hear this, I don't care. Skip the video. I'm gonna put a timestamp in here. You can skip it. But for the girls that get it, they get it. And for the men that genuinely care about their girlfriend, you should listen to this, because I don't know why people are not telling you how hard period life is. Because period life is hard. And you don't understand it. You may think, oh my gosh, she's on her period. She's so emotional. She's so fucking bipolar. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's like an animal. She's so crazy. This is a crazy bitch. Oh my god, her period is so gross. I don't understand. It's not that deep. For the guys that think like that, and I feel like society is changing. I'm not saying all guys think like that. Thank God you guys are starting to get it. But let me break it down for you. Because I don't think you just know the surface. You just know that periods come with cramps, We always gotta buy expensive ass tampons and shit. We always gotta buy expensive shit to like handle it, and how we have mood swings. That's it. I feel like that's the only thing you guys know. Do you guys really want to know what us women go through? Because these bitches ain't telling you. I'm gonna tell you. This is what women go through during their period. Our cramps are. I'm pretty sure it was proven that our cramps are as painful as a male heart attack. You be seeing those movie clips where a man be having a heart attack like, you know that shit? Bitches be doing that shit. I be having cramps so painful. I stop in my tracks at work, bro. I stop. I gasp for breath. I clench my uterus. I clench my uterus to the point where I dig my nails into my skin so I can feel some other sort of pain because it is so painful. It feels like someone has got a chainsaw and on my uterus. That's what it feels like. Imagine someone doing that on your heartstrings. That's what scientists are saying the pain is like. And again, you should know this. This is something I feel like is basic, but you don't know what happens after those cramps. Ladies, tell them. Ladies, tell me if you agree with this. Because for me, after I have a cramp that painful, you know what happens? I have to take the most painful shit I ever took in my life. You're like, what? Take a shit? Yes! For the men that don't know, the cramps are so painful. They fuck up all of this shit that's happening up here to the point where it makes you feel like you have to throw up. It makes you have to take a shit because it's fucking with your intestines so much. The pain is so painful that your guts are like, I can't hold this no more. Your bowels are about to.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yes. Yes. I don't know if I'm the only woman out there. Even my stepmother agreed, yes, this happens to her. Women, do you agree? Does this happen? Or am I tripping? Do I gotta go get checked out? Because I feel like this happens. Like, they be so painful. I have the worst cramp. And you're wondering, like, why is she always in mood swings? First of all, the mood swings, what do you expect when you're literally having a heart attack every 5 minutes in your uterus? Okay? It hurts so bad. The pain is so transmissible. And what you need to understand is, for men, especially, listen, if your girl says she's on her period, this is what you need to do. Again, I'm gonna help you get the back. If your girl says, babe, I started my period, I promise you, the first at least 3 days, if your girl period is 3 days, I don't like the bitch. You're lucky, but I don't like her. No offense, fuck you. I got a 6-day period. If you know, you know. But if the first 2 days are the most painful days of their entire life, you bleed the heaviest, the cramps are the worst, and you shit your fucking life away. It is so painful. You question your life. You want to commit suicide immediately. So men, if your girl says, I started my period, ask that bitch when. Because you will need to know. Because I promise you, she said, I started today or I started yesterday, you're in for a rude awakening that day. And you better be understanding as fuck. Because that bitch gonna fuck you up if you not. You better be that bitch slave if you want after the period to get some of that pussy. Because I promise you, if you cheer her right during her period, because after we get off her period, again, I don't know if this is just me, we be horny. Extremely horny. But depending on how you responded during our period, extreme turn up. So, get your act together. Because if you act right, you can get the punani in the bag. Again, I'm helping you, man, get the punani. Listen to me. I'm for everyone. I'm helping everyone get the bag when it comes to the game. Listen to me. I'm so serious. But yes, period life is painful. It is not fun. Extremely. Yes, you're a woman, but that shit hurts. Also, birth control. Women that take birth control are crazy. Because, again, for the men that don't know, birth control mimics pregnancy. Yes. Yes. Birth control makes your body think it's pregnant, so to the point where you can't get pregnant. Because if you're pregnant, can you get pregnant? No. I don't believe so. Unless you got like 2 uterus and you were born with like a defect, because there was a woman with 2 uteruses and she got pregnant in the other uterus, and then she got pregnant again because the other uterus got pregnant. So yeah, but if you don't got 2 uteruses and you got one, yes, you can't. You can't. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure you can't get pregnant if you're already pregnant. So the birth control mimics pregnancy. And if your girl is already on birth control and y'all love each other, you plan on marrying this bitch, and then she get off birth control and y'all plan on having kids, just know that bitch ain't gonna love you the same. Because again, pregnant women, when they're pregnant, they get extremely horny, have a certain type. So when birth control mimics pregnancy, it mimics the horniness, and then they have a certain type. And when they get off of birth control, oh my god, what happened? That type changed because that's not what they really wanted. That's what their pregnancy with the hormones were making them think they wanted. But like their normal pH balance, their normal body doing what it's doing, you are not their type, Bookie. You thought this pretty bitch really wanted you? No. It was Delulu. It was delusions. Cause she didn't want your kid. She played with herself mentally thinking she really wants you, but she didn't. Ew. Probably what she thought when she stopped. Ew. What was I thinking? Run, bitch, run. That's what she thought. Sorry, but it's true. So just keep that in mind for the guys out there that'll be like, take birth control, take birth control. No, use a condom. Quit being nasty. Quit being cheap. Go buy Plan B. They're like $8 on Amazon. Free shipping if you got Prime. So quit playing. Get it together. Get your act together. Quit treating these women like they're your little sockets. Your socks. If you know, you know. Sock puppet. You know the sock puppets. Yeah. Gross. But yeah, so another thing, I don't believe in tampons. Don't support it. I don't believe, back to period life, of course, but I don't believe in tampons. And for the girls out there, like oh, you shit, what's wrong with tampons? Tampons are great. I love tampons. I don't like diapers. I don't care. It may be a diaper, but it's the closest way I can get doing it naturally, because I'm not gonna be a free bleeder. Damn show I'm not. You damn Skippy, because no, that's not me. No free bleeding here. I'm wearing white. Look at me. You think I'm a free bleed? Fuck that. No. But does it sound right to stick a wad of tissue in your vagina with chemicals that builds absorption inside the tissue, so it can absorb the period blood properly? Sorry, I can't say properly, but absorb the period blood properly in your cooter for like 6 hours out of the day, 4 hours out of the day, 2 hours out of the day. It doesn't matter. It's still in there. Doesn't matter. A woman got shocked. I think she lost both of her legs because like it's not supposed to be inside of you. No, like ew. So I don't believe in tampons. I really don't. I don't believe in cups. I don't use the cups. No, I don't think your blood should sit inside of you. I just don't. I get it. We hate the leaks. Growing up in high school, middle school, with the leaky pants, little, can you check? Can you check? We hate that shit. But like, I get it, but is it really that deep now? I feel like us as a woman should always like have each other back. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the women that use tampons. Use your tampon. Use your cup. Use your menstrual cup. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But I want my girlies out there to know that these tampons, especially, if you really want it to like stay up there, use a cup. Please, because that shit is not safe no more. Come on, that's like the old way. Follow the new technology. Move with the centuries. I know it's expensive, but like quit being cheap. Your body's a temple. Take care of it. You know. But for my babes out there, PSA for y'all. Be careful. Tampons is no joke no more. Shit is getting serious. It's not healthy. You gotta let it gotta come out. It gotta come out. You gotta let it floof out. Let it floof out. Come out. Is this a red flag when they say I only like a certain race? Sus. Sus, 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 sus. I don't know how many more times I can say sus, but that shit is sus. Don't trust it. Yes, that shit is a red flag. Like, me, I'm shallow. She what? Yes, I'm shallow. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. I'm a shallow bitch. I'm extremely shallow. I only like beautiful people. I only give beautiful people a chance. If I find you attractive, I give you a chance. And then I learn your personality. And if I don't like your personality, then I'll stop talking to you. But that's the process. I have to find you attractive, and then I'll get to know your personality. I'm not a get to know your personality and then slowly fall in love. Looks, personality. If that is what you call shallow, I don't give a fuck. But any race can get it. Because again, looks. So I wouldn't say I'm like, I don't think I'm a red flag. I'm just very picky. But race dating, I feel like I don't know. It depends on like the mix of race, but I feel like, I mean, like, isn't it also weird if like a black girl only like Asians? You know, like, isn't it weird if Asian only like black girls? You know, like, why do you like my hair so much? I get it, the texture interesting, but can you stop touching it? You know, I feel like it's weird for any race to like any other specific race, but again, it depends. It depends on what do they mean, you know? Because if you be like oh, I only like black bitches because they food busting. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at you. I mean, like, me too. Me too, you know? I agree with you. Or you be like, only like white people because they got good credit score. I can't be mad. Statistics are statistics, you know? Statistics are proven. But if you like only like Asians because I like the way their eyes look because they can't see.
What?
Red flag. That's a red flag right there. That's not right. That's racist. That's weird. What you mean? I only like black people because I like the feeling of enslaving them. What? I like the feeling of owning black kids. What? You like the what? That's a red flag. I only like Mexicans because I like the thought of me dating a not citizen.
Child. Anyway, so
The but you like controlling people like that? You like that's rough, you know? That's the red flag. But if it's like natural reasons and understandable, I don't blame you. I can't blame you. If you with a black bitch because she cook good, can you be mad? That's a compliment to you, bitch. You cook good. You cook good food. Your nigga want to stay with you because you know how to cook. You know how to throw down in the kitchen. Don't be mad about him. He with you because you got a good career path. Ayo, can you be mad? I mean, my choices are right, you know? Credit score good. Can you be mad at me? I grew up with privilege. Can't be mad at somebody who grew up with privilege. They grew up with it. Borrow that shit, you know? So, it depends on the situation if it's a red flag or not. Me, I don't really think so, but like, everybody got their opinions. I don't think it's a red flag though. To each his own. But be careful. Don't be touching people's hair without their permission. And y'all need to stop touching black people's hair. We don't like that shit. If y'all need to learn black looks. If somebody look at you like this, if somebody crack their neck at you, it's like an instinctual. I feel like I don't feel like we crack our neck at anyone without giving them like, is you dumb face? Like, bitch, is you dumb? You know? So for people that didn't know what that is, yes, this is a is you dumb face. So if you touch my hair, you be like, if I do that shit, I'm looking at you like you a fucking retard because don't you ever, you know? So yeah, that's what that look, bitch. You know, you can't. I don't know if you can pull it off, but if you try, so what you want to do? Crack your neck. Always speed of light. What? You know, you got the Matrix. Whoa, don't do it. And then the face is just look utterly confused and disappointed and disgusted in the same face. I feel like that's what you gotta have your mouth open in shock, and then scrunch your lip because you're disgusted. The fuck is wrong with this dumbass? Don't fucking touch me again, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. The farther they turn their head to the opposite of you, the more disgusted they are. Cause the more we can't look at you, this bitch is dumb. Oh my god, this bitch is dumb as fuck. God damn. I swear. Keep your eyes out, bro. I feel like we're so obvious. Our faces are like a fucking book. We just read it and you're like, I see what you mean. I feel like it's really obvious when you piss a black person off. I don't feel like it's any bit of confusion at all. I feel like we're very warning. Let's get into self-love. Self-love. You guys love this. I hope you do. If you don't, what's wrong with you? Do you not love yourself? Obviously, that's why you're listening. Sorry, gotcha. But we're gonna work on that. Sorry, that's not funny. We're gonna work on our self-love. Please put the knife down. It's not okay. Put it down. Listen to this. Self-love. Lucky comes from hard work. Luck happens when hard work and timing and talent intersects. Let me read that one more time because again, ADHD, self-diagnosed. Self-love. Luck comes from hard work. Luck happens when hard work and timing and talent intersects. Okay. And that is really true because if you don't see it, there's like a trend on TikTok where like use this sound for good luck. Use this to make money the next day. Use this to generate money. But like for people to be like, oh yeah, that's a success. I made like $10,000. I mean like how? Maybe from the job you work. Maybe because you're actually working to make money and you're just using this for clout and pretending God has blessed you, when in actuality you just been working your dick off. Why are you not like being like why are you not being proud of that? Why are you lying to yourself? Again, social media is a concept. Don't fall for it. It's a scam. But for the people that do wanna work on appreciating themselves, exactly. Quit putting all your hope into luck. Yes, manifestation is real, but when you really look at it, manifesting is also doing. You can't just manifest something and then not do it. I manifest I manifest this podcast being a success. I can manifest that shit all I want, but if I'm not putting in the work to get that shit done, then it's not going to be where I want it to be. Manifesting to me is manifesting the urge to do it, manifesting the energy to put in the work to get there, manifesting, putting it out in the universe. When you're putting it out in the universe, you're putting it out to yourself, and you're reminding yourself that you have to stay on topic. You have to keep going what you set for yourself. You have to continue doing the goal you set for yourself. To me, that's what manifesting is. And if I'm wrong, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so it's just yeah, that's to me manifesting is. So I don't quit being with Delulu and thinking that I'm gonna be a millionaire if I keep manifesting with my stones and my fucking corpses and shit and my lion, my tiger's night and shit. Quit doing that shit. Get it together. Saging is not gonna save you. Put in that work and effort and your talent and do something you genuinely enjoy, and you can manifest. But remember, manifesting is giving yourself the courage, the energy, saying, reminding, keeping yourself on a pedestal and reminding yourself to continue doing what you're doing. That's what manifesting is. When they say manifest, you gotta manifest. You gotta say what you want. You gotta put it out there into the universe. When you're putting it out there into the universe, by the universe, you're meaning yourself. You are your universe. That's how you love yourself. You are that universe. Quit using these outside concepts to identify yourself as a person. I feel like if you're really digging deep into all of these spiritual things and fall in love, it's all at the end of the day becoming one with yourself. Because again, I want to be a hippie, but again, I'm not like other people. I feel like if there are other hippies that agree with me, let's get together and have some tea and do some shrooms, babes. But if I'm wrong and the hippie community is like, no, babes, that's not what it is, well, I'm wrong and I'm not a part of your community. I'm gonna start my own. I'm gonna find people that agree with me. Okay, I don't gotta put myself into a box. But to me, I feel like it's all about coming with one to yourself and loving yourself and going through this process of understanding yourself and figure out what you want to do. So manifesting is just be realistic. It's you making sure you keep yourself on the right trajectory. 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 I won't ever be able to say that. Trajectory, I think. But yeah, so quit putting it all in luck. Quit doing that. You're not lucky. You're smart. You did what you needed to do. Your common sense kicked in the last moment. Your body did what it needed to do because this is muscle movement for you. It's not luck. You're just doing what you gotta be doing. If you got a car and you worked hard as fuck to save it and the car just happened to be on sale, that may seem lucky to you, but no, you was doing what you was doing and you got a break. That's it. You been because you steady saving, you kept saving to the point where you got the money you need, and to the point where it just happened. It just happens. It's fate. Yes, it's that's what people call luck. It's lucky, but if you think about it, if you wasn't saving and you wasn't ready with the bag on that day, and you was lacking, you would have never had the car anyway. You would have never got to that point where you had the deal because you were staying consistent with yourself and were manifesting that I'm gonna get this car, I'm gonna do this, and it just happened to be in your favor because you were following what you need to do. If you stay on what you set for yourself, there's no way you're gonna fail. But you keep playing yourself, you're always gonna fall. That's it. Stay on it. Manifest. Everything you are where you are because you helped yourself. You have loved ones that have helped you get where you are, and you need to take a moment to step back and appreciate that and realize that this isn't luck. No one put you there. You didn't get there by the grace of luck. You got there by your own willpower. Even if it's a bad situation, you have to understand that if you're having the worst day of your life and you're like, oh my god, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, this happened to me because of this is this, you have to realize at some point that you put yourself there. Like, I got fired, I got a ticket, my boyfriend broke up with me. My boyfriend breaking up with me wasn't really my fault, but at the same time, it just happens. You have to accept that. Me getting a ticket, I went through a dead light and I went over the speed limit. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at the cop. He's doing his job. I can't be mad at that. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing and I wasn't paying attention. That happens. I can accept that and continue. I got fired from work. I went over my 5 points. I'm not allowed to go over my 5 points. I was warned multiple times not to go over my 5 points, but I did that anyway and I got fired. What happens? What do you expect? Can't be mad at no one but myself because I did that to myself. So you have to realize that, like, your worst days, most of the time, you put yourself there and you have to accept that and quit putting blame on others. And that's another way to, because you have to realize everyone makes mistakes and you can be forgiving of others' mistakes. You should be forgiving of your own mistakes, especially because it's yourself. And why would you want someone to beat up on yourself, especially yourself? So just, like, keep that in mind and just remember that, like, everyone makes mistakes. You're young. I don't care how old you are. You're always going to be young. If you're 90, you're young because you got to go to 100. So you got at least 10 more years, you know? So on and so forth. I don't think you're old until you're 80. I'm going to be honest with you. My grandma lived to 87, so that bitch was old. She was old. She had no teeth, you know? If you got teeth, you young. There you go. If you got teeth in your mouth, you good. If you don't got teeth in your mouth, you're a baby or you're close to another place. I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, we know how faith works. But yeah, that's my little ramble about self-love. Again, love yourself more than anyone else. Came in this world alone. You're gonna die alone. Don't neglect yourself.
Pew pew!
Showtime. Showtime. I didn't talk about my show last episode, but it's okay because I'm gonna talk about it now. I'm talking about it now. Don't worry. Don't get mad. I'm gonna talk about it. So let's talk about it though. Last episode. So the tea been teeing. The tea has been teeing. Some drama went down. Let's talk about it. So if you don't know, 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort is it's a series of 90 Day Fiancé. Oh. 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort is it's a part of a series of 90 Day Fiancé. It is on Discovery Plus, and I believe TLC. And it is a show where pretty much long distance couples from different countries meet up, get married. They do like a 90-day process of talking, engagement, marriage, last resort, because their marriage isn't working out, obvi. So I'm recommending 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort because that shit go hard and it's full of drama. So let's talk about it. Oh shit. So on a recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort, to me, what they did was they had the couples do a group therapy session where they had a conversation about sex. Ew, that was gross. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so they were talking about sex, again, group therapy. They're all sitting together, don't worry. So let's talk about Ed and Liz. Of course, we're always gonna start because that's how I wrote it. Ed and Liz. So the therapist asked him, was like, how's your sex life? Liz doesn't help him figure out how to please her, it seems like, and she just like lets him do him and then she finishes herself tea. Ooh. And Liz, and Ed, he's like yeah, I don't know how to, like, do 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 do. And so yeah, so what the therapist did, she gave everyone homework. And so Ed and Liz's homework was, Liz was supposed to have Ed please her and she pleased Ed, but not, wow, I didn't realize how hard this was gonna be to say, but not doing it like the way we usually do it, to make a baby way. Not doing it to make a baby way. Not the other way, neither. Not that close way. I don't know. But yeah, that's just their homework. They yeah, that was their homework. But okay, anyway, let's blushing.
Child. Anyway, so
Jovi and Yara. Okay, so like last week I talked about them. The week before last week, I talked about them, and I still stand by what I said. He has a hard time, like, not doing her, and again, I can't blame her because she looks good. But at the same time, again, give her girl some space. She doesn't give her a break. So so Yara's thing was he always wants to have sex, and she wants a break. And his thing was like he feels like he can't trust her, and she just like she's not always ready to go. Like he feels like, this sounds weird. Tell me if this doesn't sound weird to you. he feels like he shouldn't have to work so hard just to have sex. He feels like he doesn't have to always do something for her in order to get sex in return. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about that? Because I feel some type of way. But that's how he feels, though. So we're gonna let him have his feelings. And everybody in there looked at him like, "What? No, sir, that's not how you look." But he doesn't see anything wrong with it. So their homework was to cuddle without leading to sex, because obviously everything to him leads to sex, which is very concerning. Molly and Kelly, their relationship is so rough. They're fighting all the time. They can't even look at each other. She literally says she doesn't find him attractive. Damn. Imagine a girl say she don't find you attractive no more. Just like, why are you still here then? Goodbye. Like, what are we fighting for if you don't even find me attractive no more? I'm sorry. Shallow bitch talking, but so Molly and Kelly, so another thing the therapist had them do was rate their sex. Everybody rated good. Of course, Liz and Ed rated really low, but that's not my business. Go watch the show. I'm doing a terrible job with this. But so Molly rated him. She was like, in the beginning it was really good, solid like 10 to 8. He's like, yeah, yeah, yes sir, yes sir. So, but you can obviously tell again, Molly just was not feeling it. She was very distant. I'm telling you guys, she is not gonna be with him. When this stuff blow up, I'm so right, and I want you to give me my flowers for being right, because I know I am. But for me, yeah, she wasn't feeling it. But their homework was to I don't remember, because it wasn't irrelevant and they filmed it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Angela and Michael, so they had a separate little meeting because again, long distance is hard, but the T is they gave Angela and Michael this little sex toy to where you can use it remotely, and you know, I'm not gonna get that much detail, but he can use it from over there while she wears it. So they had a great time, and I feel like that is so cute because that's such a way to build up intimacy. So for the people out there that's doing long distance and you're having a hard time feeling intimate with your partner, get that toy. Get it. I feel like that would be such a, because I did long distance. Again, I've been through it, trials and tribulations. I did long distance, and I feel like that was one of the hugest problems with it, was there was never any real intimacy because I always wish he was there to touch me. And if you know, you know. So for my girls out there, I wish they can touch him. Go get a toy so he can touch inside you. Was that too much? I feel like that was too much, but I feel like that needed to be said. So that's what's happening with them. They're thriving. Kalani and Asuela. So Asuela was struggling through this episode because again he came from Samoa's, like he's Samoan, so over there they're not really that much like, from what he says, there's not really that much like sexual, there's not really like a health class. It seems like they're not really focused on that over there in school. So he really didn't know the T, so he kept asking a lot of questions, like a lot of, you should kind of already know these answer questions. But I mean, like, can you be mad at him though? Because like, it's genuine questions, and like, there isn't nothing wrong with asking questions, but it's just shocking how he doesn't know the answer. And I'm like, damn, Kalani, like you, how? Just how? And she rated their sex. So when she was asked to rate the sex, he said a 10. Obviously, I mean, like, again, it's always a 10 almost. But to me. But when it was her turn to rate it again, she got the pass last episode. If you didn't listen to last episode, I'm not gonna explain it. But she got the pass, and so she asked him to compare him to, and she decided to plead the fifth. When someone uses the Fifth Amendment on you, just accept your defeat. Just accept it. Just accept. There's no point. You already got what you needed to hear. Because there's no point if you don't need to use it. If you need to use it, you already know the answer to the question. They just don't want to say it. But so she pleaded the fifth on that, and he was like, so their homework was both to independently do their own deed for themselves, because Asuelo seemed like he didn't understand his own. So it was because they needed to learn what they like by themselves, so then they can tell the other, so they can improve their sex life. And I feel like that's really smart. So if you're struggling out there sexually with your partner when it comes to pleasing, first of all, y'all need to communicate and like genuinely ask, what do you like? and no judgment. You can have any judgment. You can say, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Yes, that's okay, but like, you can't judge your partner for any sexual preference. Everybody has their kink. No shame game. So just like talk to your partner about your sexual life and about your sexual preferences. And I feel like that's like really helpful. Like, maybe if you don't know what you like, go by yourself, take a second, go to some Google or do some imagination movers type shit. Love that show. If you don't know the show, what is wrong with you? But do some imagination movers type shit in your brain and figure out what you like, because I know what I like. I know what I like. I know what I don't know about you, but I know what I like. That's all I gotta say. Sis knows what she like. But that was our homework. Touch themselves. Because Oswaldo never really touched himself. And the way... And Samoans, can I ask you a serious question? I don't know if this is like TMI. You don't have to tell me. But is this true? He said when his circumcision was when he was 16, and how they claimed it was he went into the seawater and like let the water, like the seawater, disinfect that. Is that true? If you feel comfortable answering that, let me know, because god damn, I don't even got that, and that sounds morbid to me, you know? So if that's true, let me know. Let a bitch know. You don't gotta let me know, because I mean that's really private. But if it's true and you want to let me know, let me know. You can tell me privately. I won't tell nobody. Just a bitch want to know. But it's getting late. Ooh, my back. It's getting late. Thank you guys for listening. This is Marie's podcast, episode 7. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she said episode 7. She said episode 7. Episode 7. Yes, this is episode 7. We did it. We made it here. If you're listening this far, thank you for listening. Go like, subscribe, check out my Instagram, my podcast. Everything is at Maria's Golden Hour. I also have a TikTok where I show my funny clips. I am funny. And if you came from TikTok, what's up? Thank you for listening. Was it worth it? If it wasn't, I don't care. We made it here. We gonna do it again next week. Love you guys. Have a good night. Go to sleep. Go back to work. Get back to it. Sweep the poop deck. Have a good day, guys. Bye.